You're listening to 94XO.
This is the 94XO podcast. It's Moni XO. Make sure you guys follow me on social media at MoniXO, MONNEXO. Listen to my podcast on SoundCloud, YouTube, IGTV, all of that. I got Fulvia. You want to say your full name? Fulvia Carter?
Fulvia.
Just Fulvia.
Yes.
Not Lil Wayne. I've been wanting to say that all day. No, but I got Fulvia in here with me. She is an inspiring film director, author, entrepreneur, business lady, all of that. So let's talk about what inspired you to want to become a film director.
Growing up and experiencing so much in my life, and I felt like I needed to get my stories out there. And I still do. I still feel like I need to get stories out there, nonfiction and fictional. And I feel like the people are waiting. The people are waiting.
So what about author? So when you say author, you mean
author of a book. So
okay.
Since I was little, I always wanted to write a children's book. That's what brought the creative side out of me. Writing poetry, writing short stories. At the age of 8, 9, just wanted to do that. 3rd grade, I believe. And as I got older and started realizing what an author actually is, and being around people at STL TV, where I intern at, actual authors that write their books, I wanted to actually write an author book and get my name out there even more as an author, since I love to creative write. And I want to write my first author. I want to write my first kids book for 2020. Publish it, self-publish it, so I could really put that raw work in there and get all my profit that I put in for my kids book. Ideas are still being brought about. My son is my inspiration for that as of right now. So colors and maybe the actual concept of the book will be more so inspired by my son, so it's still in the works. I'm brainstorming about it and what to do, but my short-term goal for that is to release it 2020.
Okay. I always felt like writing a children's book actually can kind of be harder than actually writing like a novel for adults. Really? I think so in a way.
Vice versa.
Why do you think that? Like, I feel like that, I don't know, because kids are something. Like, they're going to tell you if something is good or not. Like, it's very honest.
I feel that too. I would love to have my son be my first.
Or it's more challenging. Let me say it like that. Like, it's more challenging because of how I know, like, kids act compared to adults. Like, especially adults that like to read. Like, they get a book and they're just like, I'm going to find out what's interesting with this book. Or they're going to make something up or make the book interesting compared to, like, a kid reading a book. It's like, I don't want to read that.
So I feel like we all have that inner kid inside of us. So for me to even come out, we all have some type of imagination. I still feel like I do. So I'm going to bring that out some type of way.
That's the creative in you,
the creative side of me. Just bring my inner kid out and come up with some type of... I have a few, actually, me brainstorming for the last month or so, what I want to have my first kids book on. But I feel like it'll be easier for me because I still got that inner kid in me versus me having that first adult book out, and I'm trying to find the right emotion at the time or the right feeling to word stuff. I feel like it'll take a little bit longer for me to come out with my first adult book versus my first child's book.
It'll definitely take longer. I think more challenging when it comes to your audience, I think. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. Like, I haven't wrote a book yet. I said I wanted to write one too, but shoot, I could be wrong. But I do know how kids can be. Well, adults, I guess adults act like kids too. So
yeah, you read about that?
So you also want to open up your own media company. So can you elaborate on that for me?
Yes. When I first met Megan
shout out to Megan
O! She was such an inspiration with me. I met her through a mutual friend in nail school, and everybody in class knew what I did outside of nails, media-wise, and one of our mutual friends referred me to Megan. And since 2016, 2017, I've been up under begging. I call her, text her for advice, and one of the things I told her about was my long-term dream to open up my first media production company per se. And she told me to go for it. Me going for it financially right now is like kind of like up and down.
Yeah,
but brainstorming about it, I never stopped. I have good ideas about this media production company. I feel like it'll take off in every which way. And I want to get started with it ASAP. I feel like that and working on my first book in 2020 will be my overall like set goals.
So what have you been doing or prepping for to follow those goals now?
Freelance. So I've been reaching out to different production producers and film directors, since that's what I want to do. I need to learn from them. One of them is Dana Christian, a good friend. I've been knowing him for about 2-3 years. I did some work with him, freelance work with him, off-site. I want to say 1 or 2 projects with him per se. I reached out to Calvin Tigger, I believe. He's also
I know who that is. Shout him out too.
Yes, Calvin. So I reached out to him. We supposed to be getting started on after the New Year's on some projects, short films. I don't know if I'm going to do commercials just yet, but I would love to do short films to promote entrepreneurs in St. Louis and get my name out there even more. I reached out to quite a few producers and film directors, since that's what I want to do, produce content and get the content out there, and also get my first film out there. So I want to start with short films to get the taste of it and just of it all. So
my girl's going to be busy.
Yes,
2020.
Yes, I'm trying.
So talk about the creativity that you do with nails. So you said that you started doing it as a hobby and a skill. You kind of just learned to kind of like, I guess, pay the bills, save money up.
Yes.
Have you ever thought about doing nails as like your passion type of thing? Like this could be a career. You could be like a nail tech for celebrities, or has it just been something like?
So I want to say 2015, 2016, one of my high school classmates reached out to me, Tanisha Bell, and trying to branch off into doing nails. And I wanted to just do it for extra money. It just turned out like it's a skill. Anybody could teach me it, and I can just learn from there and get better. So going to school, it turned into something that I really love. Passion is therapeutic, especially me finding out so much stuff and going through so much stuff around that time. It became some type of therapy for me. And when I graduated from school, I went into my first shop, started helping, doing nails there, and started doing stuff around the shop and stuff like that, and educating people and being more in tune in doing nails. And I feel like this can really take off into doing something, turn it more into my passion. So I started educating myself on avenues on how I can take off into nails, and one of them I want to do is become a medical nail technician. So I can focus on more of the feet and hands, medical wise, more so than just creating nails and slapping polish on there and going, I can do that too, but I feel like if I want to do this, I want to branch off into I want to be different. And everybody is doing nails now. Everybody, and that's a good thing, especially for the African American women that's out here. That's a really good thing right now that we're taking off into that field. But I always thought about how can I put my own little twist into it, medical wise. So me having a medical background as a medical assistant, a CNA, and such for a pharmacy technician. I met different doctors, especially in the hospitals that I worked with. So my connection and my goal for that in that field is to hook up with a podiatrist and get some intern going on and get medical medical license under that.
Busybody.
So, yes. So it's no longer a hobby anymore. It's actually a passion. It does not go with media, but in a way I will put it in. I will make it some way make sense into media, even if it's me promoting my own brand in nails, my own promo videos that I want to do. I can start off doing that in nails, and showing people how I can make media and nails mash together.
Girl, you could let them know where you can reach you at to get their nails did?
So I don't have a YouTube up just yet. I have a Facebook. It's Fulvia Carter, FULVIA CARTER. My Instagram is FULVIIAA Fulvia. And you can reach me in my story and my growth. My little slogan, watch my growth, right now.
I love that.
You can reach me on those 2 social media platforms.
Girl, you need to do my nails. Like,
I need to do my own, Lord.
I just got mine done.
A manicure or something.
Well, I just got mine done. This is so random, but I got mine done, and it broke the next day. And then this one, like, he ain't have it dry all the way. Girl, it was too much. You don't do that, do you?
What?
Mess my nails.
Mess your nails up.
You ain't gonna mess my nails up.
No. They look cute, though.
They cute
I love
because I
black.
got them redone.
I like black.
Girl, I forgot what I was gonna say.
So if I'm not gonna mess them up. I'm still taking classes for that, so I'm still hooking up with local nail artists that's more advanced than me to increase my revenue and my experience in nails even more. So I never start learning in nails either. So
I'm excited for you. You have a lot going on for 2020, but to stay busy, like that's what you need to do. Because I'm the same way. I said I got these goals. I'm gonna hit them by the end of the year, and we're going to get the money. We're going to be successful.
We're going to get this money.
I'm excited for you. So thank you for coming in, talking to me. Make sure you guys follow me on social, MonnieXO, MONNEXO. Find me on YouTube, 94XO Podcast, SoundCloud. Check me out. Tell your friends. And we out. Be easy.
You're listening to 94XO.